Rolling? Oh my goodness, we got
rolling.
Jack Funny in the building. What's happening?
What up, my boy? You good?
I'm doing very good, man. Jack, bro, you are literally probably the biggest comedic sensation in Detroit right now, bro. You are like the hottest motherfucking comic in Detroit right now.
Oh man, appreciate that, man.
You know, the rate in which you grew is like I've never seen that before, bro. I think everybody just wants to know all about you and figure out what's going on, how the hell this happened. But let's start from the little bit of the beginning, man. How long have you been working on comedic content for?
What shit? Probably about like 2.5 years.
God damn, that's nothing.
Yeah, about 2.5 years.
It ain't shit.
I started during the pandemic, I believe. Before that, I was just doing silly shit, little voiceovers and shit, like on TikTok and little dance trailer videos and shit. But like when the pandemic hit, I started taking it serious when I got fired from 7-Up. I was doing videos in there, fucked around, got viral. The fucking boss, the manager dude saw it, and then the motherfuckers. I came in the next day and shit. They put me in the conference room. All the motherfuckers came in there to me, but I'm suspended, this or that, da. And they ended up firing me because I went viral on TikTok and shit.
What was the video?
Man, it was something with a pop bottle. I did, like, you know how pop bottles be having the little, like, say if you drop a pop bottle on the head, like on the top part, and that shit just bend up.
Yeah. I'm
like when your girl kiss you on your neck and it tickle. And that shit just went crazy. That shit hit like 1 million in one night or some shit like that. I ain't even show my face in that shit, but they had went on my page and saw all the other videos I shot in there.
They were actually scoping out to see where this video came from?
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Shit went that crazy.
You see people getting in trouble because, like, you know, you'll go to Chicken Shack and then they'll figure out that they're, like, frying, like, the fries with, like, some old oil or some shit.
Yeah.
Those motherfuckers deserve to get fired for sure. But, like, when it comes to some shit like that, it's not like you're exposing the company or something like that.
Video, y'all should be paying me. You feel me? That's exposure.
Yeah.
Nobody fuck with 7-Up anyway. The fuck?
So at that point, though, you were just fucking around with TikTok. You weren't, like, pursuing a comedic career at the time?
TikTok, I was, though. Well, yeah, I was trying to make it up out that bitch, for real. Because I always wanted to do YouTube. I was watching a lot of YouTubers and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I knew I was funny, too. I'm like, man, I'm about to start making these motherfucking videos. Because I used to watch Desi Banks and shit and all them, Drewski, all them. I still watch them to this day. Shit, he like influenced me to do this shit, so I'm like, man, I'm about to try to do this shit because I know I'm funny a little bit. And then I fucked around and made a video on TikTok, like how hood dudes be in the summertime and shit with the music blasting and shit. Just get out the car and had a door open. And that shit went crazy. That shit hit 1 million. And I'm like, man, I'm about to keep going. I'm about to take this shit serious.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah. I'm like, oh yeah, this must be something God want me to do. You know what I'm saying?
And this is during the pandemic that this is happening?
During the hell yeah.
So pretty much everything as far as you starting into comedy was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Let's kind of
taking it serious for real.
Yeah, right. To keep it on a consistent base, like you're gonna actually pursue comedy, right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about Baby Jack, man. Where did you grow up?
Oh, I grew up in Southwest.
For sure. And
Detroit, Michigan. Okay, go ahead.
Oh, yeah. Nah, so let's talk about growing up a little bit, man. What was their life like growing up?
Shit, it was shit normal for real.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a kid. I don't really know what's going on for real, but it wasn't no big of a struggle like that, but I was going through what everybody else went through in the hood, you know what I'm saying, from time to time. It was just, I had a regular life for real.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying?
What was the aspirations growing up? What were you kind of thinking about? What was in your mind growing up? As far as like what you were going to do when you got older and stuff like that?
Oh, I ain't want to be no comedian, I could tell you that.
What were you thinking about?
Shit, like, what I wanted to be when I grew up, I wanted to be in the NBA and shit, and you know what I'm saying, or become an actor or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But I never thought about being no comedian. Never thought about comedy or none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, acting is, I mean, comedy is a subcategory of acting.
I know, because you acting out in the skits.
Yeah.
You feel me? Now I'm doing both. That's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, because even if you look at, the only reason you're able to project what you're doing is because you have acting ability. Some people just are like raw funny, like just like raw, just nothing in their face. But you have obviously acting ability as well. It's not like you're just fucking goofing around on camera acting silly.
Right. The shit took time though, man. The shit took time, bro.
Yeah.
I had to learn a lot of shit and do a lot of research too.
What kind of research were you doing?
Like looking up like how to blow up your Instagram, how to, you feel me, get your videos out there, and they talk about use hashtags and all this, like just doing all type of shit, like trying to see how to make money off YouTube.
Yeah.
All types of stuff, man. I Googled a lot of shit. I be Googling some weird shit sometimes. I know you probably have too.
Hell yeah.
Looking at weird shit on YouTube and shit.
Like we're
not
talking...
weird. You know what I'm saying?
When you just did the 7-Up video, that's your first viral video.
Yeah,
and you're kind of like goofing around a little bit, but then you eventually said, "Let me take it seriously. Let me start pursuing it." What was the first steps of you starting to take it seriously?
The first steps?
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck did I do? Shit. I'm trying to think of something to put out. That's the first step for real. And then, shit, I was using TikTok more. And then I was using my TikTok videos, putting them on my Instagram. But I was just really consistent with the shit. Just kept putting that shit up.
Yeah.
But the first thing I was doing was like voiceovers and shit, for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you remember one of your first big hits after you started putting your face on camera?
The Scammer.
That was the first big one?
Yeah.
Damn.
That was the first big one, the Scammer.
That was the first big fucking one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I remember
that shit?
I reposted that shit. Yeah, I made this
Yeah.
thing called the Detroit Comedy Club, and I would put together all the comedian skits from Detroit together. I remember you were like the first one I posted.
Yeah.
And that bitch, I was like, damn. Like,
That
I remember people
Scammer,
going like
boy.
resharing the fuck out of that one more than all the other ones. I was like,
That's
God
because
damn.
motherfuckers can relate.
Yeah.
I be around scammers. I don't do the shit. I just be around them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hysterical, man.
You want to know how I came up with that shit, though?
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to make some money and shit. And I found out through somebody, he like, my man's doing the shit with the Chase accounts and shit. I'm like, man, hit him up. I need some money. You know what I'm saying? And he hit me up. He like, I get this much amount, you get this much amount. I'm like, come on, I just need some chicken. You know what I'm saying? Couple days go by, he picked me up, and then we go to the Chase Bank and shit. I ain't had my ID was expired, so I couldn't get the money. So I went in there anyway and tried. She like, damn, when she came up and said to me, I forgot what the fuck she done said. But I knew I couldn't get the money right then and there. We tried to hit the ATM. That shit wouldn't go through. It was money in the account, though.
Yeah.
We trying to use the shit to get the... She said, oh, yeah, she said the account locked.
Oh, yeah.
She said the account got locked. And then we tried to use the ATM. That ain't work. We went to another bank. That ain't work. We chilling. He's like, call the customer service and shit. Call the customer service. We on the phone for 2 hours. Nigga, this early in the morning. At like 6 in the morning or some shit. We on that bitch for 2 hours. I gotta go to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I gotta go to work and shit. I ain't about to be sitting on this phone. But moral of the story, nigga, I didn't get that shit. And they motherfucking took my account, locked it up and shit.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that affected your shit, too. Not just trying to get the free money.
That's what the fuck I get. Shit.
Nigga, let's do a quick mic adjustment for me. Yeah, so the Scammer skit was ridiculous. I remember the whole city sharing that. And even outside of the city, people were sharing the hell out of that. It was just freaking hysterical,
man. That shit went crazy.
Yeah.
And then a lot of like celebrities was following me and shit off that. What's her name? Ari.
Yeah.
Moneybag Yo, ex-girlfriend.
Yeah.
She followed me on TikTok off that shit. She shared my shit on her story.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this shit going crazy. You feel me? They like, oh, that's how they really be for real. But you just made it in a funny way.
Yeah.
That's how I try to do shit. I basic off real life shit, but just try to do it in a funny way, my way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just try to make the shit accurate as possible.
It was very accurate, but it felt like it was real personalities.
Yeah.
But like to some degree, it was like you were for real two different people. It was like fucking hilarious to watch it. Yeah, and you just feel bad for the guy who is getting kind of tricked in the fucking video a little bit.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Why you got your legs like that?
So I have my legs like this because
folded up on the couch.
Yeah. I practice yoga and meditation for 45 minutes every morning and 15 minutes at night. This is the optimal position to pay full attention to whatever the hell you're paying attention to.
Oh, for real?
Because you're keeping your spine aligned, and obviously when you keep your spine aligned, your whole body's kind of aligned, and so is your mind and everything like that.
You do that too.
So you're trying to get in on this with me? Jack Funny. You won't be able to do it for more than 30 seconds.
My motherfucking legs too long. I don't even feel comfortable doing that shit. Yeah, you crazy as hell.
I tried, man. I give him credit.
You crazy. Okay.
So, yeah, that bitch went viral, obviously. And then I remember the part 2 came out not too long after that. It was Scammer part 2.
Yeah, part 2. Yeah.
That one went fucking just as wild as the first one.
Hell yeah.
And then, what were you seeing from the city? What were you seeing engagement-wise? What were you seeing reciprocation-wise? What kind of DMs were you getting? What kind of love were you getting when you were posting those?
Funny as hell, dog. Yeah. That's real life shit, bro. Like, dog, I could relate to that shit, dog. Yeah. You funny as hell. Like all the shit I still be getting the same shit.
Yeah.
Like, you funny as fuck, bro. You next, bro. This and that, bro. Like a lot of love for real.
And at this time, are you still working? And how are you thinking about it? Are you thinking
still working? Still working.
Today?
Still working.
We're trying to fix that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix that. I told you a long time ago we're gonna try to fix that. Like you're one of those motherfuckers you should be not. You don't have to work type shit.
No, man, but you know how it is though. Real life shit, man.
Yeah, but bro, you got the talent to fucking take it.
That's why I be working. That's why I be going so hard for real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's one contributing thing to when you see a lot of people on social media. I have a lot of comedian friends, bro. You need an ashtray?
Yeah. You gonna come get this shit? You ain't gotta pass it back to me. Here, you want to use this? All right.
One thing about comedians on social media, I have a lot of comedian friends. I have a lot of them that have hundreds of thousands of followers and all that. Some of them are fucking broke. And I really looked into it and I was like, what's going on here? Why are comedians not doing so well monetarily? Well, the only way they can really make money is if you're not an on-stage comedian performing on stages is you have to repost. You have to use your Instagram and your social media to its advantage to repost and make a lot of your money. Yeah. And then hosting events is another way to make money.
Yeah, because, social media, that's the new thing of making money, social media. Mm-hmm. That's where the money at for real.
Yeah. But at the same time, the limiting factor of it, right? Because you're kind of washing out your page and saturating your page with content that's not relevant to you.
Yeah.
So, like, you post somebody's song, and then people are scrolling like, man, what the fuck? I want to see Jack Funny. I don't want to see this motherfucker.
That's why I try not to do that. Mm-hmm. A lot of people be wanting promo and shit and want me to post their stuff on my page. I'm like, I got to keep that comedian shit because my people don't want to see that stuff.
Yes.
They want to see me. They want to see me. They want to laugh. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's going to take the engagement and shit away from your profile.
For sure. Bring that mic a little closer to you. Yeah, you could just pull it.
Yep. That's going to take that shit away from that.
Well, yeah. Well, watering down your page is a thing that social media comedians have been doing forever. And I watch a lot of them, and I'm like, man, every day you're doing that, you are fucking up your page.
That's why they want to make that money from the followers. Mm-hmm. That's what that is.
Yeah, exactly. And your purpose is you're in the long run haul for it. You're not going to think about the short-term money. You're thinking more of like the long haul, like, how am I going to make sure my brand is represented at its peak without watering it down throughout the process? Mm-hmm. Is that kind of like your mindset about it?
Yeah.
Talk a little bit about the next steps after that. You're releasing the Scammers. I remember you did the 400-pound wife or something like that. That shit was hysterical as well, man.
The 600 pounds?
600 pounds, well, she. And talk about how you come up with these ideas. Obviously, you're watching TV, but to replicate it in the way you do it.
I be thinking about movies and shit.
Yeah.
Motherfucking, TV shows. Yeah. I be thinking of that, and I be trying to like thinking like, damn, how can I put it in a way that I can do it in my own way? You know what I'm saying? I'm about to do it in my way. So basically, I just do that, and then some of the shit I be saying be having motherfuckers rolling.
Yeah.
Like my voice and everything. They be laughing at that too. They be like, "Man, you really talk like that? That's how you sound."
Yeah.
That's how I sound.
Yeah.
That's how I sound. But shit. You said what was the other question?
Well, basically, even the another one that was fucking hilarious too was the one where the dude's a simp to his girlfriend that was cheating on him.
Oh yeah,
I think that was the one that made me like a solidified fan
because
I've like been through that
real life shit, right?
Yeah.
That's why I put only real life shit. You know what I'm saying?
you're crying over a whole slut right now.
Some niggas be crying over bitches.
Yeah.
You feel me? That be fucking the next nigga. I don't know why, but I don't know. I don't know why they do that.
Are you in this? Are you when you're thinking of these skits? Is that one a real life circumstance too? Are you the person that's calling your friends, or are you the person that's getting those calls from his friends about a bitch?
No, but I'd have been around some shit like that before.
Yeah,
and you feel me? That's about it. It's like I be around. It don't have to be me in that situation. It don't have to be like somebody I know that has been in that situation. I done heard. You feel me? I done heard some shit like that happen before. You know what I'm saying? To somebody else.
Yeah.
Through another friend. You know what I'm saying? Or a cousin or some shit.
When you're thinking about the perspective of like, okay, obviously the skit is about, you know, a guy who's getting cheated on by his girl and he stays with his girl and he's complaining and he wants to kill himself because his girl's cheating on him. When you're thinking about that concept, do you put yourself in any of the shoes though? Like, are you in real life? Are you more of the guy that's saying like, "Man, fuck that bitch," or like, do you find a medium ground, or like, how do you feel? How do you like feel about the actual circumstance of that happening?
What, man? Shit, that couldn't be me. What the fuck? Now, I'm not about to be trying to fall in love over a hoe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm the one that's gonna tell you, like, man, leave that bitch alone, man.
Yeah.
You feel? I'm gonna tell you, nigga. Real talk, for real. If that was my man's.
Yeah.
But you don't want to hurt the nigga feelings and shit, though. You know what I mean? But you would probably try to tell him in a nice way. I'd probably tell him. I wouldn't just go in like that, probably.
It's hard when you see your friends going through shit like that.
I know.
Because you're like watching them like, bro, what? Are you not seeing that you're being played right now? Like, you don't see that this is happening right in front of your eyes? This girl does not really give a fuck about you, bro.
Her pussy must be good as hell. That's what it is. He probably in love with that pussy.
Yeah.
For real. Or a nigga that ain't got no, or a nigga that don't get no hoes on the regular.
When you fall in love with one girl, it's literally the biggest mistake you could ever make in your life. When you're just attached to one person, and you know, you even haven't developed a relationship with them, you're like, fuck that point.
If she a good girl, then it's cool to fall in love. If she a good girl.
Yeah.
Instead of, you know, being with a hoe.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nothing wrong with being in love, for real.
Yeah, nothing wrong with being in love. I'm just saying, as far as like, once you pick a girl out and a girl knows like, oh, you really locked in with her and she's not reciprocating with you.
Oh yeah,
you're kind of done at that point.
Yeah, you done, my boy.
You got 6 months of heartbreak to go through. You have to watch her fuck other dudes. You have to watch her do all this other shit that you're not a part of. I've been there, man. I've
for real?
Yeah, man. I fell in love with a girl that I literally never even went on 2 dates with. I was in love with her for like a year, like straight. Like, and everybody's like, bro, what the fuck? You haven't even smashed and you're hooked on this bitch. I was like, I am hooked, son.
Straight up? Yeah, you ain't getting no pussy?
I didn't even kiss her, man. What are you talking about?
That's crazy.
I got half a hug and I was locked in.
What the fuck was you on?
I don't know, man. I thought that's how it worked. I thought you just keep chasing the bitch.
How old was you?
I was 18.
Oh, for real?
A little too old to be like falling in love like that.
You was a virgin.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
Damn,
that's why.
But I wasn't the next year.
That was your first girl?
That was the first girl I ever found. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was.
Because she was the first girl that actually showed me attention. So I was like, oh, damn.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I was ugly.
This nigga said he was ugly. Yeah. You silly as hell.
One of the funniest things you do, you just did one recently. You'll take like these like little videos, like that fish that there's a fish that does a sucking motion, and you was like, let me borrow that motherfucker for a couple of seconds.
Hell yeah. My brother had sent me that shit in my DM and shit. I told him, I'm like, I'm about to make a video off this shit. And I did a video like 10 minutes later off that shit and posted that shit.
You know, you're one of the only people I could ever imagine that could post that, and people would be like, "This is fucking hilarious."
I really got that from this one dude on TikTok. He was. You remember that one dude?
One who swims on the shore and he starts humping the rack.
No, I saw that shit. That shit was
You
funny as
posted
hell.
it,
Yeah, I posted that shit.
Yeah.
Nah, just one dude on TikTok. He was posting shit like that. He'd be sweating and shit, have a lot of water on his face and shit. He'd be like, "Give me that fish." I said, "Give me that fish." Like, it'd be funny as hell. But I just did it in my own way. I'm like, oh man, yeah. Let me come up off that fish, man. Let me get that fish, man. But I know it's probably some weirdos out here that's fucking fishes and animals and shit.
No, you don't, because
it
you gotta look at, okay, so I've been like paying attention to how this shit works with Detroit content since like 2016. Especially social media is relatively new. If you do any type of shit like that, if anybody else had done that shit, I swear to you, they're like, what the fuck? What's this dude on, bro?
Yeah.
But you did it and everybody's just crying. And it's just
Rolling.
like, what is it? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you
I
think
don't
it
know
is?
what it is, bro. I just be me, bro. A lot of people be trying to be like other people. That's what it is. You gotta be yourself, man. You feel me? That's where they fuck up at. Trying to be like somebody else.
Yeah.
Now you gonna be like somebody you not.
Man.
You a fraud.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
I couldn't do that.
That could never be me.
But it's a lot of that could never be me. It's a lot of niggas like that though. But shit, I do my own thing. You know what I'm saying? And that was the hard part. Cause when I first started out, I was trying to be like other motherfuckers with the videos, like, you feel me, that's doing the comedy shit. And then again, I had to think, I'm like, man, I gotta do my own thing. I gotta be myself. And that it was hard finding that shit. Nigga, I used to be sleeping on videos, like trying to think of videos every day, like sleeping on it, up all night till like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, in the shower, no homo, in the shower thinking of videos and shit, like trying to think of something that's gonna hit so I can build my page up, you feel me? That shit was hard, man. So that shit was crazy.
Is it a goal in mind as far as making the content to somehow break through to the industry more so, or is another part of it like you want to become monetarily independent off of social media and YouTube? Like, you want to make money off of it, obviously, but is another part of it breaking into the entertainment industry?
Both.
Yeah.
Movie. Oh, shit, I'm in the 2 movies already.
That's right.
You saw him?
I saw you're in the Cheddar Boys film, right?
No.
Or what's his name?
KDZ
with the Skillet Baby. Aren't you in that with the movie with the Skillet Baby? Oh.
Red Flags.
Oh shit, my bad. My fault.
You ain't seen that?
The one where basically it's like East Side Egg Roll and fucking
Oh, that's Born Cursed.
Is that the one? You're in that too though? I seen you in that. Yeah,
I'm Born Cursed.
I thought that was a Cheddar
That's
Boys
the latest one that came out. The latest one.
Yeah. I thought that was a Cheddar Boys film.
Yeah,
But
I'm
I saw
in
that.
Red Flags too. KDZ movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you gotta see that. That's out on Tubi too, man. How you ain't see that?
I don't know, but I seen the one with you and Egg Roll, and I was like, damn, this motherfucker can really act. I don't know why I thought it was a Cheddar Boys film, but yeah, I was like, this motherfucker can really do this shit.
That was my first movie, that Born Cursed one, the one that just came out.
Yeah.
That was my first movie.
How was it getting prepared for that role?
That shit took me a minute, man. It was cold as hell outside too. I forgot when we did this shit. I think it was like October or something, or November. But I remember it was cold as hell. But it took me a minute, man, because that was my first time acting. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Read it. And then I ain't even go over the script. I only had like one little part in there. I ain't even go over the script for real, but it took me a minute, but I got it. You know, few takes, a lot of takes.
What made you not want to like prepare for it? Like just like at home rehearse the script and look at it and everything like that?
You said what now?
What made you not want to like rehearse for it or like kind of prepare for it as far as like reading the script and going through it?
I forgot. I think we had just got the script when we got on set.
That's
why. That's what it was.
Yeah.
But I prepared for that other one, the Red Flags. I prepared for that one.
Talk about that role.
Oh, I play KDZ homeboy in there, Rudy. And basically, I'm his mans and shit. He with a girl and shit, right? Basically, I didn't tell him that I used to fuck with her. So he get mad, we beefing and shit. He fall in love with the bitch, but she fall in love with her, but she crazy as hell though, type shit. But basically, I'm just KDZ friend on there, and I with a girl that I used to fuck. I mean, he with a girl that I used to fuck.
With the preparation for this one, you were going through the script and you're like practicing in the mirror. Like, how are you doing it?
Yeah, practicing with my girl and shit.
Yeah.
Yep, doing all that shit, just going over it. You know what I'm saying? Like you supposed to, like you doing homework, basically.
Yeah, man. I think it's important too. Like, I know these Detroit movies, they're kind of working on a low budget, so they throw you a script the same day and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's like, man, if we really want these products to come out the right way, everybody's got to have the homework ready for them before the fucking test. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you still fuck up though, even though you still gonna forget your line.
yeah.
So they be having a script. There, you been in the movie,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know how that shit go.
Yeah.
They had that script ready for you. You gotta, if you gotta go over it, go over.
I prepared for my role for the first scene, and then I didn't prepare for my second role because I was like, oh, I got the first one, I'll get the second one. When I got to the second one, I was a lost fucking cat.
Yeah,
dog. I was
that should be crazy, dog.
I remember watching the second scene. I was like, the first scene, people were literally laughing in the audience at my part, and then the second part, I was like, oh my god, if I had just prepared for this shit, bro, I wouldn't have looked like a fool right now. I look like a fucking fool. But I was also mad how some of these movies are getting put together in Detroit, man. I feel like, you know what? I'm not gonna say this on this interview because I don't want your name attached to the controversial shit I would have said right now. But I will say, like, I feel like we need to upgrade the movies, and I feel like we need to upgrade like the production, and we need to upgrade like the scripts and everything. Like, I think it needs to be taken to the next level. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With the film scene is coming to Detroit. Are you going to start taking that angle more? Are you going to try to take the leap into TV and movies, or what's the kind of the plan right now? Are you going to stick to social media for a while, ride that out, or what do you think you're going to do?
Probably stick to social media for a minute, but I still do a movie here and there. But right now, I'm really focused on the content making and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I know I want to do movies too. I mean, shit, whatever come my way, man, shit, fuck it, let's do it, man. I don't even care.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to still be doing my thing.
Yeah, for
sure. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get out there more so people can see me.
Yeah, man.
And see how funny I am.
What's been the highlight for you out of everything that's happened so far? Are you getting notoriety from people that you probably admired growing up a little bit?
Man, that's
stuff like
crazy.
That?
Desi Banks was just here.
Yeah.
And I was on stage with him.
That's right.
I'm like, dog, that shit crazy. And I was thinking about like on my way there, I'm like, man, I hope you feel me? He called me on stage or something, you know what I'm saying? And that shit ended up happening.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Weren't you like kind of in the crowd or something like that? And he's like, is that Jack funny?
Yeah, I was in the crowd.
Yeah. And he's like, is that Jack funny? And then they got you on stage.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, Snap Dogg was there too. He was like, yeah, I'm backstage. He was trying to call me and shit.
Yeah, man.
All type of shit. But yeah, we ended up going backstage and shit. He like, man, you funny as hell, man. I don't tell everybody that, man. You really funny, man. And that shit meant a lot. Like, that shit, I'm like, damn, that's love, man.
Yeah, man.
Coming from you, and you feel me? Before I was doing this shit, I was watching you. And you the reason, you probably one of the main reasons why I started doing this shit from watching your shit. Because I know I'm funny. You feel me? By looking at your shit, I want to put my shit on video. I just wish I should have did this shit like when I was in high school or something.
I mean, the right time, right
but
place.
I wasn't thinking about this shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I mean, you weren't thinking about acting at all in high school either? Did that kind of like fade off when you got older?
Yeah, I ain't know what I wanted to do for real, in high school. I really didn't know, for real.
Yeah. Well, is the idea of working at a job, was that like something that you were okay with?
At the moment, shit, 18, I started my first job at Foot Locker. Yeah, I was just gonna be working, you feel me? But I got tired of that shit though after a while, man. I'm still tired of that shit. And that's why, like, I had to, like, try to find a plan. Like I said, I wanted to do YouTube. I wanted to be a YouTuber. Make some money off that shit so I won't have to work a 9 to 5. I'm tired of waking up every day having to go in a motherfucking plant for 10 plus hours and shit, man. That ain't what I want to do. My motherfucking back be hurting. My body be sore as hell. You know how that shit is.
Yeah, I mean, I used to deliver pizza and shit. That shit sucked.
My back still be hurting from work.
Dog, delivering pizza was the worst.
You was delivering pizza?
I was delivering pizza in the wintertime. And I remember one time, because I've always wanted to be in the entertainment industry since I was like fucking probably 8, 9, 10 years old, something around there. I knew I wanted to be in entertainment. And, you're working at restaurants and you're delivering fucking pizza. And one day it was cold-ass winter. And I get back to the pizza place and I'm unpacking my bag, and I'm like, man, I got to do something. I got to blow up. I got to do something. And my boss came up to me, grabbed my shoulder. He's like, listen to me, bro. Just keep clocking in. He's like, keep working your ass off. Keep watching these
clocking in.
And then he's like, just keep riding this out. He's like, I'll get you a job as a manager one day. I was like, motherfucker, I don't want to be a manager here. Like, I'm not trying to work here, bro. I'm trying to fucking blow up. Like,
they want you to stay there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They want you to keep putting in that work for them,
bro. If people like you, they'll manipulate you to keep you where you're at. When you have huge potential to grow and blossom and do way bigger things, people will keep you locked in where they want to keep you. Even if you're in the entertainment industry, you could be working for somebody in the entertainment industry. They'll try to keep you where the fuck you're at and not try to let you go get that shine. Somebody will also come see you and make sure you blow up, but they don't want to see that because they want to use you until, they don't have no use for you anymore.
Yeah, they already know because they know you the money. You the money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know who working hard.
Yeah, you're helping somebody keep elevated.
Just to benefit them. You there just to benefit them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's all that is.
With the growth of your success, obviously, and with the growth of your following and anything, is there anything that makes it harder, or is there anything that kind of is a roadblock as far as moving forward in the scene and keeping the entertainment side prosper?
Shit, working, bro.
That's pretty much just having to clock in is the only thing that's kind of a deterrent right now.
Yeah, I could be putting on way more videos if I didn't have to work.
Yeah.
Shit.
And
I had to call off to get to you.
Damn.
I had to call off to get to you, man. Shit.
Yeah.
But shit, it is what it is, man. I got to make sure the money coming in before you feel me? I don't want to just stop and, you feel me, be broke. I got to have multiple incomes until I really get that big check, you know what I'm saying? Then I'm not the type that'll just sit on my ass. I like working, man. I'm a working man. I'm a hard worker. Always been a hard worker. I don't like to sit on my ass for long. Because if you ain't got no money, what the fuck is you doing, man? If you ain't got no money, you leeching off other people. And I ain't never been that type of nigga. Never.
Yeah, man.
I don't like that shit.
Oh, yeah.
You hear me?
Oh, yeah,
I don't like that shit, man.
I hear you on that for sure, bro.
Hell yeah.
Like I said, like a couple years ago, I think a year ago. I think you started talking about a year and a half ago, probably something like that. But I was trying to tell you, like, you're not gonna have to work soon. Like that's a factor. You watch a lot of comedians that were big time. Before we even got on here, before we started even talking, I was talking about how you've grown faster than artists and comedians that have been doing this shit for 5, 6, 7, 8 years.
I've been noticing that shit too, man. Yeah. But I'm still humble though. I'm humble, man. I'm blessed though. I'm blessed. I thank God every day, man.
You're one of the people that is smart enough to keep the bullshit off of his page. Even I'm not smart enough. Sometimes I'll get mad about something. I'll go on the internet, motherfuckers, and I'm like just saying shit. And you're smart enough to be like, no, when people turn my shit on, they're going to be laughing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 99% of the time. I know, obviously, you went through some hardships. Obviously, you lost a couple people in the past year. And this amount of support behind it, it's almost as if people know you and they're going through it with you. Can you kind of talk about that a little bit and kind of talk about how you got through that process?
Shit. Really, I just take it a day at a time. I still be messed up over it. You know what I'm saying? I just think about, I don't know, man. I really don't know, for real. It's just that it kind of get a little easier as the day go by, but that shit still be on my mind. I'm still not over it by losing my people that I'd have been close to and grew up with. You feel me? I still don't get over that shit. I still feel the same way, for real.
Yeah.
But it just helped a little bit, day by day. It got easier.
Yeah. And the amount of support behind it, it's almost like you're helping give shine to those people. Hundreds of thousands of people are watching, whatever you're saying and doing and what's happening in your life. And, you lose somebody and it's like, damn, they didn't leave without people knowing who they were to some degree.
No.
Yeah.
That shit be, boy.
Yeah. Well, man, when I was, I think 21, my closest friend, like the A to be the person who was going to be making movies with me, he passed away. Well, he passed away in an unfortunate event. And, like, I remember feeling that way, like, because there's only one person that you trust, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you only have that one person you trust, and if you lose that person, you're like, damn, bro, who the fuck am I doing this with now?
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of sit there by yourself. The person who would have held the phone for you or held the camera for you,
Yeah.
done this or that for you is gone, and I'm like sitting there like, damn, what do I do? Do I keep going?
Yeah, my nephew was doing all that, man.
Yeah.
He wanted me to win for real. He was telling me like, "You gonna be rich one day, John.
Yeah.
You gonna be rich one day after you." He already knew, even though I ain't rich, but I'm working towards that. I'm working towards to be successful. But he used to put that in my head like, "You gonna be rich. Watch."
Yeah, man. Talk about the moment you realized everybody's recognized you when it actually came to being in person. Now you're walking the streets of Detroit.
Man,
What was the first moment like, oh shit, somebody recognized me outside of this shit?
Man, what the fuck happened the first time, man? Yeah, I think somebody said, "Oh, you be on TikTok." I think I was at Kroger or some shit. Like, you be on TikTok. I see you on social media. You funny as hell. But now, and it got to the part that people want to take pictures with me and shit.
Yeah.
Like multiple people, dog, like in the same area. You know what I'm saying? I go downtown. If I go downtown, you feel me, on a busy night, a lot of people gonna know me, bro. Fact. And that shit is crazy. That shit wild to me, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. I just feel like a celebrity.
You are a celebrity, bro. Yeah. No, you were definitely a celebrity. And, you know, even when we were at Jackpot's birthday yesterday, a lot of people were asking, like, is Jack Funny about to pull up? Like, a lot of people were asking to Jack, because your name was on the flyer and shit.
I know.
So, like, you're fucking famous for sure, bro. Your name we can call it local celebrity for now, obviously, to some degree, but obviously people around the country know who you are, too. I mean, you're getting pulled on stages with major fucking...
A lot of people know, a lot of blue checks know who I am, too. Yeah. And that's wild. Yeah, I be getting people from Africa, man, UK, everywhere, Los Angeles. I went to LA to shoot the Bandemic movie. Bandemic movie about to... I can't get my words out. The Bandemic movie about to come out in a minute. I'm starring in that.
Yeah.
With my man King James from the Dirty D. I know y'all know who he is. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I was in LA shooting that. Right after my nephew's funeral, I had to go the next day to LA. The very next day. Get up and go to LA. And people knew who I was out there. I'm like, wow, this shit is everywhere. This shit is going crazy. I'm going stupid. You feel me? You know, I'm feeling good. Like, yeah, they know who I am. Facts. Yeah, you know.
Facts.
But man, I'm still humble, though.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? I'll take a picture with anybody. You feel me? I don't act like I'm that. I don't act like can't nobody be around me because I'm this type of dude. I'm up here now. I'm up now. A lot of followers. I don't act like that. I still act like the same dude. I'm at work. People telling me like, man, damn, you don't even act like a celebrity. You humble as hell. I'm like, shit. That's just who I am. You feel me?
I think part of it too is that you don't realize it.
It's probably that too.
I feel like that's probably part.
It's probably that too.
Because I remember even when I was talking to Skilla one time, I was like, Skilla, you know you're famous, right? He's like, I don't feel famous, and I'm like, motherfucker, if you go to Detroit, just like you said, you go to Detroit right now, people stop and you recognize you, and the people are wanting you to take pictures and be there and be here and be in this project, be in that. That means you're. I mean, I don't know what else the fuck you call it, a local celebrity or famous or whatever the fuck you want to call it.
It's fame. It's famous.
It's fame.
I was saying like I don't feel like a celebrity though.
I mean,
I got the fame. Is that the same thing?
Celebrity's a little different. Celebrity's kind of like when that's just what you do. Like, you can't be doing nothing else but that at that point, kind of type shit. Like, if you're an actor, you are an actor. If you're a comedian, you're a comedian, like, type shit. Mm-hmm. There's nothing else but that going on, and, like, you're fully funded based off that. I think that's when you get to that professional status type shit. But fame, you're about to be there. All you got to do... Obviously, if you quit your job, you would have a better chance. Obviously, it's like a huge risk factor in your mind.
Yeah, that's a risk factor. I got kids and everything.
But look at
you know,
everybody that ever talks about that shit. They say when they got their first check for whatever they did, they quit their jobs and it worked out for them. It's risky because you have kids, but you'd probably be straight. How big
was the check?
Huh?
What you mean first check? What you mean?
Like if you got your first pilot for a TV, or if you got your first casting for a TV show, or for a movie series, or for anything like that.
It depends on how big of a check it was. It was a bigger.
But you can't do it until you quit, type shit. You feel me? Like you don't get invested into some shit unless you leave everything else behind, type shit. But you're just worried because when you have a family and responsibility. See, my mind though, bro. Like you would be straight. I'm just saying, you'd be straight. I'm just saying, bro.
Man, what? Hell no.
Nah, you wouldn't have to do all that, man.
I don't think so.
People underestimate themselves. They underestimate where they actually are, and you're one of those people. You're underestimating where you actually are, and maybe you just don't have the infrastructure yet, as far as like the team development is concerned, to know like what's accessible to you and what you could really do and how much money you could really make. I mean, that's just my opinion, bro. Like some motherfuckers just aren't aware of that shit.
Right. I mean, I be thinking about quitting all the time. I swear, every time I'm walking that motherfucker, I be like, damn, I'm in this bitch for 10 plus hours. Yeah. About to bust my ass all night. I gotta do this shit every day, man. Damn, man. Shit. But I be thinking about that shit, though.
Hey, Jack, I'm recently going through that. I quit my 9 to 5 to do this. And what I did is I gave myself a number. I'm gonna save this much up. That way I know I'm good for like 4 months or something.
You had kids?
That's the difference. That's the difference.
My own house and stuff, so I got some stuff.
But listen, kids is a different factor.
That shit different.
I remember I used to tell my boys this like 4 or 5 years ago. I said, if you have kids, I can't work with you because your kids are always going to be your priority over me.
Man, for real. You're going to be spending some cake, man. Mm-hmm. You know how much shit you got to buy?
What?
You don't know?
I don't have any kids, bro.
Diapers, clothes, shoes, food every day.
Yeah.
That shit add up. All types of shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Your kids in school, you gotta buy them shit for school, like new shoes and shit for school. All types of shit, man. All types of shit.
You took the responsibility role, though, obviously. You know what I'm saying? You
didn't I love my kids, though.
Yeah.
I love them, bro. I don't care about you feel me? I don't care about, I love taking care of my kids, man. Yeah. I love being there for my kids. And I know what came with that shit, so you feel me? I'm doing that shit now. I'm doing what I gotta do. Yeah, I love taking care of my kids.
Man. One other funny skit I remember just recently, not too recently, but the Jeffrey Dahmer skit. Bro, the Jeffrey Dahmer skit was on the fucking money, and the guy that you had in it was like, he wasn't even for real an actor. Where the fuck did this guy come from?
He used to work with me at 7-Up.
Yeah.
And then we live in the same complex area.
Yeah.
And I had him up like, come on, let's do this skit, my boy. He ain't want to at first. I had to talk him into it. I'm like, dog, come on, we got to do this shit, man. Come on. I ain't want to do it at first. Because, you know, the first time I uploaded that video, they took my shit down.
Why?
I guess because of the Jeffrey Dahmer shit.
Okay.
I ain't want to do it because of that at first. But then again, I'm like, man, fuck it, man. I'm about to do this shit, man. I don't know if you're going to take this shit to heart or not, but they shouldn't take it to heart. You feel me? Because niggas know what I do.
Yeah.
You feel me? But I had hit him up. I'm like, man, you got to get in this skit right quick for me. And then I'm like, you kind of look like Jeffrey Dahmer anyway. Because he did, didn't he? They were like, man, you look just like Jeffrey Dahmer and shit. But I had talked him into doing that shit, and then I had to make sure we had to go to I had to get them glasses and shit for him, the outfit. No, he had his shirt, I think.
He already had this shirt.
I think he had a shirt.
He already had somebody in his bedroom under the fucking No, all respect to that guy, but I remember seeing him. I was like, how did you pull this off, though? I guess all I was thinking.
But shit, yeah, I just hit him up, bro. And then, you know, I seen the movie. I been knew who Jeffrey Dahmer was before the fucking movie on Netflix. Yeah. So I already knew. I just did the shit that was in the movie. I just did it my way, though. That's it, for real.
You ever remember those? The Alien one's the new one that's taken out.
The Alien boy.
The Alien one's fucking hilarious, bro.
That shit funny as hell, dog. I was cold as hell yesterday shooting that. What's that yesterday? I put that out? Yeah, I was cold as fuck at the park. Cold as hell. Shooting that shit. Why is it so cold now? It was just warm a couple days ago.
It's 2 weeks ago. The flip switched.
But yeah, they love that Alien boy. They wanted me to make a part 2, so I made a part 2 for my people.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I might do a part 3. You fuck with the alien one?
The alien was fucking funny.
Yeah, that shit funny as hell, man.
Yeah.
I had how the fuck I was on TikTok and shit. Somebody had that suit on. I'm like, dog, I gotta get that motherfucking costume, dog. That shit funny as hell.
Yeah.
I think they was on TikTok. They was like, somebody was like, put me down, put me down. I'm like, dog, this shit funny as hell.
Yeah.
But then one day I just went on Amazon and ordered me one. I'm like, it's on and popping.
Yeah.
They recorded that shit the same day. On the first one, yeah, I recorded that shit the same day when I got it.
Are you the type of person that when the idea pops, has got to be done within the next like 2 days, or like do you have them planned for different days? Like how does it work right when the idea pops off in your head?
Yep, got to be done the next day.
Yeah.
When I think of, as soon as I think of idea, say if I'm at work thinking about ideas and shit too. I'm at work thinking of an idea that shit got to be done tomorrow and put out tomorrow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I know what days I be recording. Some days, I just put it out there. I don't care what time it is. You feel me? Whenever I get done my video, I edit that motherfucker and just put it on there. I don't give a fuck what time it is.
Yeah,
I used to, because I ain't know, like, because I used to research like, damn, when the fuck you supposed to post this? What time would be the good time to post this? But nah, I don't care. I post it. That shit be going crazy. Like, damn near everything I post. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you have the most like potent fan base. Like everybody's fucking with it. You know, some people have like 250,000 followers and they'll post something and get like 1,000 likes. No, your shit goes crazier than your, like how many followers you got.
That shit be going off.
But
I think just because how accurate I be and relatable.
You have momentum right now, and with that momentum backed up with the talent, the comedic aspect, everything. You just have the whole thing going on. Like your momentum, the only thing that can stop you right now is if you just stop making content. You wouldn't be able to just like, you wouldn't be able to really fuck up for real. Like it would be very hard for you to fuck up.
I can't stop, bro.
Yeah.
Even if I wanted to, I love doing this shit, dog. I can't stop.
Yeah.
I done got this far, so why would I stop?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be stupid as hell, man.
I don't know. But you know, a lot of people, I noticed like a lot of my talented friends, I used to always say this. I used to say my most talented friends are my most inconsistent friends too. Like they're the most inconsistent ones, even though they got the most talent. Everybody goes through some shit and they'll stop. The reason that for sure you're never going to be that one is because you went through the hardest tragedies you could go to as a person, which when you lose somebody, there's not really a harder tragedy you can go through. But some people like heartbreak stop them. I have comedian friends that get their heart broken by a girl and they're literally like, oh man, I gotta lay in my bed for like 2-3 weeks. I can't drive no shit while I gotta look hard in front of these hoes. And that's one thing I admired about you too. You're not afraid to just let loose and be yourself on camera. A lot of people, even when they try to be comedian, they try to like look sweet when they do it, or they like, try to act sweet and like, oh, bitches are watching this too. But with you, we have that Jim Carrey kind of approach where it's like, man, I don't give a, I'm out here, like, let's go.
Hell yeah, that's because I know the people want to see that.
Yeah.
They want to see that energetic side. They want to see you. Bust your ass, you feel me? Do some silly shit. They want to see you moving. You feel me?
Yeah.
I love comedy like that. That's why I do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I love Jim Carrey, Marlon Wayans. You feel me? Martin.
Yeah.
They do the same shit. Well, they used to do this. Well, Marlon Wayans, he do the same shit.
Still on it, yeah.
Martin used to, you feel me? I like the Martin type of vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I like that energy, man. I know that's what they gonna like, so I just be like, fuck it, man. I'm gonna just be myself, man. And then remember I said how people want to be somebody else. Just be yourself, man. If that ain't working for you, you gotta find something else.
Yeah.
And this shit working for me, and I'm gonna stick to it.
What were you watching growing up? So you were on the Martin, you're on the all Jamie Foxx show? I was
watching all of it.
Yeah.
I was watching everything, man. And that's how I be getting most of my ideas, thinking of old TV shows and old movies and shit.
Yeah.
And be just put it in my own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was watching all that shit. Martin, Fresh Prince, Jamie Foxx.
They were killers, bro.
All that shit.
All
the classics. Bill Cosby Show.
Remember when Don't Be a Menace came out, man?
I don't remember when it came out.
But do you remember the first time you seen it?
Yeah.
It revolutionized like what the fuck comedy was to some degree. It was like, what the fuck is this, bro?
Man, that's a classic, man. If you ain't seen that, man, where the fuck you been at? Where is you from?
I remember the first time I was trying to watch it, my dad stopped when the dog started jacking off in his bed and shit. Remember when the dad starts jacking off while Sean's telling him a story? You remember? I remember.
When? On what?
And the Don't Be a Menace. You don't remember that scene? Sean's putting his dad to bed, and he's telling him like,
oh yeah, I remember that shit.
My dad's like, turn this shit the fuck off right now. I'm not trying to see this shit. He was okay with the couple fucking in the park, but he wasn't cool with that part. He's like, I know.
Yeah, I remember that shit, dog. That's a classic right there. I'm about to go watch that shit tonight.
That broke barriers in comedy, man.
Yeah.
What was kind of more inspirations for you as far as your comedy is concerned?
More inspirations.
Yeah.
Like I said, from watching Desi Banks, Drewski, all them. And then shit. Basically just watching like all the comedians, you know what I'm saying? And watching funny shit on Instagram. I'm like, man, shit, I can do this shit. I'm sitting here laughing. I love to laugh. Shit, I can make motherfuckers laugh because I know I'm funny, you know what I'm saying? But shit, just watching TV shows, shit, life, you know?
Yeah, man.
Working.
Outside of social media and entertainment, how do you keep yourself kind of occupied? You take care of your kids, obviously, and stuff like that, but what's like some things that you kind of do to kind of ease yourself, keep yourself at ease and shit?
I be blowing on that good weed.
You do a lot of shit. He's like popping pills. He's like popping pills on the gram.
Oh, pop pills.
Well, whatever the fuck.
The perk dance.
Yeah, the perk. What's all the perks all about, bro?
Man, shit, people be off them perks, and I know niggas be getting freaky off them perks. Yeah. I know. Only time I had perks is when I had to get surgery. Man, they prescribed me some Percocets.
Oh, so when you're doing that shit's not even real. That's just like goofing around type shit.
No, that shit ain't real. But people think it's real. They be in my inbox, man, talking crazy, man.
How do I get the prescription from you?
Like, you really pop perks?
Yeah.
Like, let me get some perks. They really think I do that scam and shit too. Like, damn, give me a bin. All type of shit. Like, put me up on the scams. Like, I got some money. They like all the shit I do. They think I do the shit.
Yeah. The scamming.
I'm like, I don't do that shit, man.
Was thinking you scam is like legitimately like the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life.
I just been around that shit, man. I mean, that shit I said. I ain't gonna say it, but but I don't do that shit, man.
Yeah. You know, as somebody was telling me the other day, he's like, you know when a lot of those rap people who have one rap song and it's about how they sell weed? I'm like, yeah. He's like, that's just an advertisement to sell weed. I'm like, oh, that's what y'all are doing? Like, this whole time? He's like, I got a 16 ounce. I'm like, oh, all right. So you guys are really finding ways to market yourself. This shit goes beyond just music now at this point. Yeah,
niggas be telling on themselves, telling on their people, and don't give a fuck just because it sound good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me and you shot a couple skits together. Those bitches were funny as fuck.
That shit was funny as hell, bro. Cash Doll, man.
Yeah.
You still like her?
I'm in love with Cash Doll, son. All right.
Did she ever reply to you?
Nah, but listen.
I don't think she wants you, bro.
Here's the thing about it, G. I'm just being respectful because I know she has a kid.
Yeah, she got a dude, too, man.
She has a dude and she has a kid. And the thing is, it's like, what does that really mean, son? You know what I'm saying? Like,
he said, what does that really mean?
Does that mean...
Say you go get what you want, huh?
I think a girl could steal me away from somebody I was married to if I wasn't really that much in love with her. Like, let's say I had to marry a girl just because, like, we have a kid and, like, I like her and, like, you know, I have those family stories. But if somebody like Cash Doll pulls up, I'm leaving you. I'm leaving whoever I'm with. I don't care what, even if it's for 2 weeks.
Damn, why Cash Doll, though?
Why Cash Doll?
Yeah.
Bro, first of all, just like me and you, comedy, her sense of comedy, her sarcasm. I don't know if you noticed her sarcasm when she posts shit. It's just phenomenal. I kind of stole from her a little bit some of her comedic aspect. Just being like so sarcastic when you type like, knowing that the shit's funny as fuck but acting like it's not. Yeah. I completely stole that from her. So the comedic aspect from her is hilarious. She's just a straight on, she's a real woman, bro. A lot of these girls in the entertainment scene are little girls. She is a woman. A lot of girls, there are little girls pretending to be, she is a real woman that's a real celebrity, that is a real Hollywood type chick. So I like somebody that's about their business. Plus, she's just fine as fuck.
That's what you wanted to say for real. You ain't wanted to say all that other shit.
Yeah, nah.
You just wanted to say she bad.
You don't have a celebrity crush?
Yeah. Megan Good.
Who's that?
Man, I gotta go, man. How the fuck y'all know who the fuck Megan Good is, man? You ain't ever seen Waist Deep? Nah. You ain't ever seen Think Like a Man? You ain't never seen Roll Bounce?
I'm looking at her, man.
Roll Bounce.
Let me look. She's straight. She's
You
alright.
crazy than a motherfucker.
She has 7 million followers on Instagram. She's straight. Yeah, she's cool.
She ain't straight.
How long you had a crush on Megan Good for, bro?
Since I was little. Shit, I got a couple more too.
Megan Good could steal you from your future wife?
Nope.
So you're loyal to this T?
Can't steal me.
Come on, man. Everybody can be bought.
You said what?
Everybody can be bought. There's a pair of titties that will take you away from any. There's the magnets in those titties. Take you away from whoever the fuck you're trying to be with.
I don't know about that one, L.
Talk about what you got coming up, man. What's some future projects we can look forward to, bro?
Oh, that pandemic movie.
Yeah.
That shit getting edited right now.
Yeah.
That shit should probably be out by the end of November. But shit, like far as skits, you know that's gonna keep coming every day, like every other day. That's the only thing about it right now. Shit, that movie, and I'm gonna just keep putting them videos out.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Well, before we close out, just talk about again in review the highlight of everything so far. What's been the moment? You know, you've been on stage with somebody you grew up watching and kind of aspiring to get to that level and stuff like that. But has there anything been super notable to you that kind of you can take away from everything that's been happening so far for you?
Shit, being in the movies too.
Yeah.
Like I always wanted to be on set and see how a set looked.
Man.
Being on them movies, you feel me? Being on stage with Desi, going backstage, and then even from a lot of these celebrities watching me, following my page. Uzi Vert, he had inboxed me.
Shit.
I'm like, damn, this shit is crazy, though. He inboxed me like, man, you funny as hell. Da, da, da. But shit, yeah, just all that shit, man. Like that shit. I know I'm on the right track right now, man.
Yeah.
And you feel me? I'm going in the right direction.
When do you feel like you can quit your job, bro?
When I get that bag.
What's that?
I need to get that bag, man.
If somebody give you a check for $100,000.
I'm quitting.
You're leaving $100,000?
I'm quitting.
What about 50?
I'm quitting.
No, you're not quitting on 50.
25?
Nah, 50.
I don't know. 50, I'll probably quit. I don't know. But $100K for I don't know. $100K for sure.
You know
I'm
why you
quitting.
got to quit on 50? That means that you have the potential to make 50 from somebody. That means the other people would have paid you that 50 too, most likely. It's not like it would have been random.
Yeah, I probably quit on the 50 too.
Yeah.
I know what to do with it. I know what to do with it, man.
Yeah,
For
man.
real. But $100K, I'm quitting.
Yeah, 100K.
You would quit off 25?
When am I supposed to quit? Oh, no, I don't. If I had a job,
Yeah.
when I was working at Jets, if you gave me, I'm quitting 25.
25K?
Yeah, I'm quitting, yeah. When I was working at the pizza place, sorry, they sue you if you actually talk about
Man.
who the fuck you work for.
They gonna get you.
Yeah, 25, I'm gone.
They gonna get you. You will quit off 10K?
I did.
You
I
did?
saved up 10 and left my job.
Oh shit.
Well, they give you that Hollywood. Remember,
He knew what to do with it.
remember Jim Carrey? He signed a check for himself for $1 million.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And he got that shit
He literally, yeah.
off the Ace Ventura, right?
I think so.
Then you know that was like a bootleg movie.
What do you mean?
Like that wasn't like really no big movie. They didn't know that movie was gonna go that big.
Yeah.
B movie?
Yeah, it was like a
Low budget.
low budget movie, bootleg movie. That's what bootleg mean. You don't know what bootleg mean?
I thought it means it's stolen and you resell it or some shit.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
Well, shit, I don't know. We say bootleg from where I'm from.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of do. But yeah, like a low budget. That was a low budget film, and that shit blew up, bro.
Yeah.
So that goes to show that like I can do that shit.
Facts,
You
bro.
know what I'm
Micro budget
saying?
films are at an all-time high right now in
Yeah.
resellability.
It don't look that bad though.
Yes.
And most of a lot of them be good too. On Tubi, it's a lot of low budget film on there. Be some good movies on there. Some good movies.
Now is the time if you're like an aspiring entertainer to take it in your own hands and just make something. See, that's another thing you might not realize. If you wanted to put something together, you know you could do that. Like if you wanted to make a movie happen, you could get people to fund your movie. If you said you needed $100,000 for the film, they'd give you the $100,000 for the film. Because I've been offered fucking money to make a film. You know what I'm saying? I don't get to keep the money. It's not like here's $100,000 that's in your pocket. Here's $100,000. Make something happen here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you could do that. If you told people you just need people to fund the film, you would make it. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man.
But I understand the position you're in right now. You're kind of just like day by day. It's not even like
day by day shit, man. I'm just waiting on that right time.
Yeah, man.
I'm waiting on that time, man. I'm patient, though. I've been patient this whole time. You know, shit. I'm gonna just keep going until it, come to me.
Yeah. At the end of everything that you do, what do you hope people take from everything you accomplish when your career comes at its peak or towards its end?
Shit, don't stop. Be consistent. I did it. You can do it.
Yeah.
You feel me? If you got a dream, man, go ahead and do it. If you don't think it's working out for you, try to find something else that you good at, and just keep going at it, being consistent. Work hard. It's gonna be some tough times. There's gonna be a lot of tough times. Off guard. You're gonna get caught off guard by other shit. Just keep going, man.
Yeah.
That shit'll come to you, man. And then pray, believe in God. You feel me? I thank God every day. I pray every day. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some tough obstacles, man, but that's just what come with life. Shit, that's life for you, man.
Yeah.
You know? Just keep going though, for real.
Man, I appreciate you being a part of this, Jack, bro. Yeah, the first moment I seen your skits, I already knew. I was like, this motherfucker's gonna take off. And again, the rapid speed that you built your fan base is like nobody I've ever seen in Detroit. The only really person I can think of that did it at the rate you're doing it is probably a Ha Davis, most likely. At the rate that you're going at. You're gonna
it's a blessing though. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't mean to cut you off though.
No, you're good. No, but you got to think about it. A lot of these dudes who've been doing it forever are even praising you now. Like a lot of the comedians that were running Detroit are saying, "Yo, Jack Funny's up next." Like,
don't be no hating shit for real.
Yeah.
If it is hating, I don't know who it is.
I've never seen it. Even in the comments, I can't find it. But yeah, man, Jack Funny, man, I appreciate you. I appreciate you for being a part of this shit, bro.
For sure, man. You know you my dog.
Yeah, man. Come back anytime you want. You know what I'm saying, bro? It's an honor to have you on the couch. Look forward to seeing what you do my next year. I'm marking it as my prediction by next year. By September, you're gonna have 1.5 million followers.
By September?
Next year, yeah. It's coming up here. For sure. I'll say about 1.5 million followers. I'll say you have quit your job at that point. And I'll say you're probably going to start doing stand-up comedy to some degree.
Yep, I hope so.
I'm making those predictions on the show.
I hope so.
And if I'm right...
I hope... Shit, pray to God tonight for me.
I got you.
I hope that shit do happen.
Yeah, I got you.
I need that.
You got it.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's right there, bro. I was going to say the Jeffrey Dahmer skit, right? They took that bitch down. How fucking scary is Instagram, bro? How scary is Instagram that your whole shit can get shut down? Like,
oh my God.
Every time you look at it, did they take me down today?
Dog, that shit scary as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you done worked so hard for this page and got all these followers, and then when you start over, that shit gonna take so long, bro. That shit scary getting them content things.
Yeah, bro.
I done got a few of them bitches. When did Instagram become so fucking sensitive?
2020.
Facebook too.
Yeah.
All that shit. Anything you put up, dog, you can't even argue with somebody on there.
I know.
That shit, wow.
When you're commenting now, you're almost like, oh man, let me delete that shit.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you gotta watch what you post and watch what you share too, cause they'll flag your story too.
They can't flag you for sharing somebody else's, can they?
Yeah, they flagged me for sharing. Like somebody had shared my video, and I reposted it on my story, and they flagged me for the shit.
Oh fuck that! I'm
like, say if they shared your story, right? Like share something on your page, right? And they'll write like bitch, nigga, or some shit. They'll flag you for that just because it's on your page.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
So I'm not reposting anybody's shit anymore. That's
if
next.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Yeah, that's next. And I'm not reposting
Hell yeah.
shit.
Then you got to watch what you typing too. Can't be saying bitch, none of that.
We used to call each other ugly in 2017.
You can't even say ugly.
I got my first strike from that.
You can't say weird neither.
Can't say weird?
No, can't say weirdo. I don't know. It'd be a lot of crazy shit, bro. They be flagging you for.
You got to be careful with the eggplant emoji now too. For real.
You do?
Yeah, you got to be careful with it. If it's explicitly talking about penis, they'll flag you for it. I just learned that.
That's crazy, dog.
Can't do shit.
And TikTok is worse. Like,
TikTok
well,
is-
as far as like the video, TikTok is worse.
You know what? I actually never checked out your TikTok. What's the engagement like that versus Instagram?
TikTok, you get more engagement, way more engagement than Instagram.
So are you bigger on TikTok than Instagram?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
I got like 400,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh shit, I didn't know that. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Like then TikTok is good because you can link your Instagram and YouTube. They'll come to
Combine it,
Instagram. That's probably where I got most of my followers from too. Probably from TikTok. Yeah. You feel me?
For sure.
Yeah, TikTok is like a good platform to work on. You see music blowing up off TikTok. All the songs on TikTok, they on the fucking, like they dancing to everybody dancing to the songs and shit. Now the shit on the radio.
Man, all my comedian friends always dropped a song. Did you do that? Or are you gonna do that?
Yeah, I dropped a song
Yeah.
called Casamigos.
I think I
Freak
seen it.
house, yeah, Casamigos. Yeah, we got them freak house. Casamigos. Yeah, we got them with GT, featuring GT, but I don't think I did a good job of promoting it though.
Mm.
I ain't really had that many followers neither.
Yeah, I noticed they're making the bags off that shit. Haha Davis had a song that shit. I know he made some money out of that motherfucker. So,
Oh yeah, I
all-
remember that song.
What the fuck was a freak man? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah,
That's all it
yeah.
was. Like the whole song. My boy
yeah.
Reggie Baby. Are you familiar with Reggie Baby in Chicago?
Yeah, with the green dreads.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm familiar with him.
Yeah, he's like, all my kids. Like that song
Yeah,
is
on my
fuck-
kids. Hell yeah. Shit, I fuck with the Chicago comedians.
Yeah.
Shit, corporate. I fuck with corporate. He put me in one of his episodes.
Yeah.
Then, Skin Bone.
Mhm.
Yeah, I fuck with that shit. Them niggas funny as hell. Shaky, them niggas funny as shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
I am not gonna lie.
Again, man, we'll close it out here, boy. Jackpot. All right, sorry, man. Jackpot.
Hey, man. Hey.
Hey, listen,
Hey.
Jackpot was supposed to be on here, so
I'm
that's
the
a-
real fucking Jack. You hear me? Say no.
I was gonna have you when Jackpot was gonna come here. I was gonna have the two Jacks and the King on this
Yeah.
motherfucker.
Hey, I
man.
said something to him like that. Like, damn, both our names Jack, bro. We gotta make a video or something about that shit.
For sure, man.
For real. I told that nigga I'm the real Jack though.
We're hosting these at Parallel Sound Studio. High Low Visuals is shooting these productions. We're out. Peace.